back once again! You thought it was never going to happen, except for the fact that there's a timer down there to tell you exactly when we're back, and usually we try and stick somewhat close to it. It's the second map sim, where it's Deponeret and Virtus.pro. Did VP play a lot better than you thought they would on Nuke?
Yes. After that first half, I was thinking Deponeret would be pretty well placed to take the map, actually. I mean, you get 6 rounds on T-side nuke. That's really solid work. And then you're thinking Nico, you give him the op at yard, the magical things we've seen him do in the past.
Yeah,
I'm quite surprised that they weren't able to put a halt to the VP juggernaut, basically.
me too. I have to say I'm a little bit surprised as well. Pleasantly so, because I mean, it's always fun when a team is able to play multiple maps, and Virtus.pro have made it clear since Gfinity, basically, when they beat Titan on it, that they had an interest in playing Nuke. But still, it always kind of felt like, was it really serious, or was it just Taz trolling everyone? Because, I think Taz is the sort of player who would, pick Nuke just to troll the whole community. But yeah, they're good at it, which is interesting and fun.
I'm wondering...
No, go on.
Well, go ahead.
I was just gonna say we're going into the second map now, and I was just gonna switch it over to the game, so you can still say what you want to say.
I'm just curious as to No, well, the last time that was one of the things put forward by Taz, and actually that one thing that's plagued VP in the past is everybody kind of not really following a general game plan, kind of playing to their own minds, to what they want to do. Essentially, not really playing as a team, but playing more individually. That's what I'm trying to say, right? And I'm wondering if the New Year's resolution was for VP to just kind of YOLO together and be a group and play as a team, because that certainly looked like a VP that was well organized and just working together well on the T side. I don't know. I'm just throwing ideas out there because I've heard a lot of bitching, basically, about how sometimes they don't exactly work together as a team, and all sorts of things like that. So Nuke, that was a good example of at least T-side Nuke things really working out for them.
I've heard a similar complaint from several members of the VP squad. Now, my pause was at the idea of YOLOing together. I feel like. I want to believe they've had a team meeting at some point, and that was like the conclusion. Like the TLDR thing at the end. It's like, don't YOLO alone, YOLO together, and then let's go. Not a bad way to start off the new year.
Yeah, I'm wondering. It's like, well, no, go ahead.
Well, what I was going to say is you guys should definitely go and follow us on Twitter if you haven't already. We are about to be live in a very, very short amount of time. And Daniel Hill on Twitter, I'll check out. I saw your message. I'll check it out later, I promise. So don't miss out on that. I'll check Twitter and see what's going on. And big thanks to everyone else who's already following us on Twitter. The link should be in the chat at some point or other. Also follow the channel if you haven't already. I think we're creeping up on the 300,000 follower mark, which would be super cool. Great way for us to start of the year if we can do that. So and almost 35 million views, I think, as well. So you guys are amazing for tuning in and helping us out with that. And we will try and keep bringing you cool content in the future as well, including, amongst other things, the Aces REG tournament and some other stuff that's coming up on the channel in February as well. We'll reveal more about that later on, I promise.
Ooh. What have you got in store for us?
Cool things. Always cool things. We shall see. We shall see. This map, though, is a peculiar one. It's been changed from the original release with this whole side section that's been put in, where you can kind of go from the B side of the map into the middle, or towards the A mid here, and that's cool. That's made it a more dynamic map, more fast rotations going on the terrace side. But I think still the main point of contention, the most important part, is this drop zone, where now we can't see things because there's smoke going on, but on the CT side, if you lose control of this, bringing up the overview map just a tiny bit here while we're still waiting, if you lose control of the drop zone here, it is very much more easy for the terrorists to make a way through both A and B at the same time. It is so confusing once you lose this middle area, so I think that's going to be the most important thing. Put it shortly.
Yeah, I'm curious to see how much, the big thing is basically who's going to win the knife round, obviously, to get the start on the CT side, have that advantage. But I'm wondering if VP, after seeing them on Nuke, Cobble is another very CT-sided map. Are they going to be able to do the same thing again on their T side here on this map? You know, which is just run together as a pack and quickly overwhelm the defenders. That drop zone B, man, that could be perfect for the Plow. They could just kind of run right through there and storm.
Well, I mean, now that you bring that up, I hope you guys noticed how good Snax was at getting entry frags on the terrace side of Nuke, which is really, really hard. Like, what Snax did is some really high-grade Counter-Strike. It's hard. It made it look very easy going in ramp and just killing off a couple of people or outside, but it is really not. So, I would say on Cobblestone, there's way more room for a player like Snax to play around with. If he sneaks in B, if he sneaks in drop zone or in middle or over at A-long, like the long hallways here, he's going to be hard to deal with. You know, he can be behind your lines, you don't know it until it's too late. So, yeah, I think this is a map where if Snax has been practicing a little bit, it could be fun.
Could be a lot of fun, yeah. I think VP are fairly confident. Another thing to keep in mind here is this is another excellent opping map. So this could be a map where Nico and Pasha really get to shine. If Pasha decides to stick with the AWP, or if it's going to go into Snax's hands. But I don't think there's going to be any discussion for Deponeret at least. Nico will have an op. The question is whether Fetish feels confident with the op on this map.
Yeah.
There's going to be a lot of good opportunities to see some good sniper work here.
I mean, yeah, I mean, you can have two ops on this one. I think all of the poles just stacked up to stab Kirby in the back. That was brutal. And they did have one guy up on the arch here trying to catch someone off guard, but it's not even working. It doesn't even need to work because Virtus.pro are still winning this 9th round so far without dropping anyone. Finally.
Yeah. They finally got someone at least. God damn. Alright, well that was decisive. Damn Neo. Even the other side is getting impressed.
Yeah. Your knife is faster every time. Luckily, the items in Global Offensive are always cosmetic, and it would be devastating if they weren't. Could you imagine anything worse? Someone buying a knife that has like longer range, or a gun that has like more damage.
Still waiting for the kukri, or the katana, you know, something along those lines. I guess it wouldn't be a katana; that would be like a wakizashi. Then it would be all right. Just drop it the knowledge, but. When's it happening, man? When do we get one of those? Butterfly knife is still sick, but
you know what?
we need something else.
I have a concept for a knife summoner that I want to put our graphics artist to work on at one point. I mean, Valve don't really accept knives, but I want to make one for them anyway and be like, this could be in the game, guys. Come on, like, give in. I'll explain it at a later date, but we'll see. Right now, look at VP. This is some classic VP play right here. Super aggressive without any call to be it. We're just starting on the pistol round. They could play it slow. They could give Deponeret a slow chance to get into the round. Instead, they're just charging down all the way on the T side, and it's maybe going to backfire as they lose Neo already, and to fall is Taz as well. Now they're fighting from behind, and the bomb is going to go down as well up in the A-bomb side because they lost drop zone as well. So, Virtus.pro getting a little bit too confident, maybe.
Just a touch. Just a touch. But then Bialy comes back in. Maybe they can be confident when they're landing shots like this. Pasha picks off Fetish. Snax. What is happening? Deponeret, you are not allowed to lose this round.
No, you really can't. You've got 7 bullets here. AC goes down. And the defuse is going to happen. Pasha hits a wonderful shot. Snax as well. They managed to retake the bomb site in a... Yeah, what? 3-on-5? 2-on-5 with the bomb down? I can't believe it.
I don't even... Okay, I mean, there was already a thing of beauty. For Deponeret to be able to react that quickly to VP's play, they saw how many people were mid, they decided to go through drop zone, but instead of going towards the B site, they went into connector and wrapped around onto the A site behind VP. That could not have gone better for the Danes. But for them to lose to the retake, that's some true legendary facepalm play right there.
I agree. Oh, grenade out. Pretty good. But now the Bison, 64 bullets and only 1 kill, so not really that effective. Snax is coming down the ladder really quickly, but he's not Foxyo. He's not going to try and knife anyone. He's just going to do it with the M4 instead, and Fetish goes down as well. Do you think, Semler, I mean, you're all about the cosmic karma, counterbalance, all that stuff. Do you think it was balanced for Nuke when Deponeret kind of won the 2-on-5 with pistol? You know, Virtus.pro bringing it back here? Could that be a thing?
It could. I could get behind it.
All right. Neo playing down middle. This time they have 4 people. So actually, this is interesting. Oh no, they're a little bit too soon for holding back, but Taz is going to go down. Good kill coming in from Kirby. I like this idea from Virtus.pro. Gonna just mention in a second what is noticed then. Pimp and Fetish in a 2-on-4. So much action, it's hard to talk about the details, but that was a nice idea from Virtus.pro there. I like that. Pimp now in a 1-on-4. So the Polish team doing really well. And Snax is going to pick up the last kill there. So actually, they put Neo down in the middle in the beginning, just straight up A. Then they have 4 people. 2 of them holding drop zone from one angle. That's a 3. This is a 2. Oh, to hell with it. 2 people holding from this one, and 2 people holding from the other side. Obviously, also kind of holding the main entrance. But that means they have essentially 4 people holding drop zone. If then nothing happens, they let Snax rotate back to about Neo. That's a really, really cool idea because you can get to drop zone a lot faster than you can anywhere else. But they were a little bit too fast rotating back that first time, so could have cost them the round, but it definitely didn't. And Neo now defending it, it's nothing but pistols, and this is 3 kills for Neo. He's never going to surrender. Picks up 4 kills and leaving Kirby alone in an uncomfortable position.
He makes it look so easy as well, Neo. No wasted anything there. Pasha, a bit more of a chaotic spray, but it gets the job done just the same. Then VP, man, they're sitting on 4 rounds and they're making it look easy. Okay, now let's see. Fetish is going to be hopping. I wonder if this is a decision, if this is Nico's decision saying that he's not feeling comfortable with the op on this map and he wants Fetish to take it over. Or if Fetish just kind of stepped in and said, okay, I'm going to op.
Step back, son. I have this. Experience is warranted. I mean, Fetish isn't a 1.6 player, but if he was, maybe he played Cobblestone or Cobble in the olden days. CBBLE, as some people called it, for no good reason.
Hey man, that's 1337.
What? I think that was just like whoosh, whoosh moment for me.
Dude, come on!
Did anyone really ever say that?
Of course not, I don't know. Let me ask my my QD 3.14 real quick.
Alright. You do that, Semler, you do that. And in the meantime, I'm gonna try and keep an eye on Neo here. Because he's playing this window room in the middle. And they haven't spotted him, and he has some sort of inkling that something's going on. Snax is also realizing that they could be walking up behind me. Maybe Neo's heard something, and he's told Snax that something's going on, because they're certainly making their way past 2 of the players. They could actually walk in the bomb site, and then all they have to deal with is Snax. But Snax, the timing is so good. He gets the 1 kill, could have got the double, and he will pick up the double kill. Now things are looking really bad for the Copenhagen, or ex-Copenhagen Wolves side here. Pasha sprays down 1 more. Pimp alone is going to be dropped as well. It's a flawless round for Virtus.pro, and I don't know. When Snax does that, the timing is just too good.
Exactly. This is what you have to fear, man. Snax, but this is looking like a completely different VP from the one we saw on Nuke. Nuke, it looked a little disjointed. It looked like they were struggling a little bit with what Deponeret were throwing at them. Cobble, everything just seems to be working so well for VP. Everything seems to be right. It's going well. So, let's see. I mean, AKs are bought here for Deponeret. Limited nades. It's straight AK and run. And they do manage to get a 1-for-1 trade over on the B side. But then there's the hold here from Bialy. Bad spray from him, and he's got help from Taz. Perfect bait from Taz. Feeds his teammate and still gets 1 kill out of it.
This is exactly what you want to do. You know, get on that scoreboard. Grenade. Place for a grenade. Alright, well, they have 1 here. Nico, is he going to walk into? No, it's a little bit too short, but there is... No, Neo threw 1 as well. So, they had 2 grenades. That could have been excellent, but they may just choose to shoot them instead. I guess that is the cleaner route to go. And they're going to make it 6-0. So, even with the really good entry like Deponeret got, it was not enough that round. Not enough for the Danish team.
No, not at all. I mean... And they're just going to keep doing it as well. No plant. No matter. They're just going to go for Galil, armor, couple of nades, and it looks like it's going to be more of the same. They're running straight down into drop-down room. Drop-down room, it's the train, and Taz is there.
Nice shot, Pimp midair. They're going to get 1 more now. It's on to Pasha here.
Op time. Let's see it.
He's in the back, and I think they realize they got to be really careful. He spots out 1. It looked like he got that shot dead on AC, but it never connected. Now they're a man down. Neo's going to run right into Kirby to take him down. Fetish is coming again from Opera, and he's got the bomb as well. Gets Neo killed now. More than a minute left to play this 1-on-2 against Snax. And this has to work for the Danish team.
Oh man, that's scary as well. Fresh smoke to go down and block off Snax there. Snax changing up his position, but AC has already got that AWP. This is such a powerful position as well. AC is going to swap out to the rifle, not feeling confident in his sniper work. And there it is. I mean, Snax is certainly feeling confident in his rifle work, man. He is hitting shots all over the place, and now all he has to do is find AC, but he should have an idea where AC was.
He should have. I think he's really a bit paranoid that they might have switched it up on him at some point. And the grenade could have also attacked up AC quite a lot. That's finally around for Deponeret, with Snax playing 11 1-on-1. That's a powerful score, and he's playing a really crisp half of Counter-Strike right here in the on the overpass map. Now it's a double setup here with Neo and Pasha opening, so Snax still going to stay with the rifle, and I can't blame them. He's been playing solidly so far, so why not keep it up? Neo misses the shot, though, and is going to fall back. But I feel like anytime we can see Neo with an AWP, it's still kind of cool. It's like a throwback to the 1.6 days where he would be... Well, Neo would be like the only carry, really, on Virtus.pro's team, and he'd be quite good at it with the AWP as well.
Neo would, according to legend, the Dragon Lore was actually made, that's actually made in Neo's image.
Yes. Well, Pasha. The good kill on Fetish, who just really wanted to fake out. I think Fetish just wanted to throw one grenade, like one smoke, and then everyone else is out on B at the same time. Oh, drop down there. Bayali picks the one kill. Molotov to follow, so no one's going to try and chase him. But they still get some really good kills. And again, Pasha falls on the back of the site without doing too much damage. And that really cannot happen if you're Virtus.pro. You want that back AWPer to be your last defense at B.
Well, that was really too close there. Bialy nearly missed the shot. He does do some damage to Kievi, but he gets taken out in turn. Taz now trying to take that fight. And Taz going to get the job done. It's going to be Nico now, but he's got that AWP at the back of the site. This is so dangerous.
Grenade and a body shot. And Snax comes in to seal the deal there with the defuse kit as well. It's the worst possible scenario. We always say that, and it's always true as well, and it pretty much always will be. If you win only one round and then start losing again, that's when things get really bad. Really, really bad. I don't know, I mean, it's not like Deponeret are making any really catastrophic choices. I don't see them making big mistakes. They're just running into the fact that Virtus.pro is playing extremely well at the moment.
Yeah, exactly. VP seem to be handling all these situations so well. The retakes, everything going their way. And now, however, as we say that, Taz is going to put a stop to this pain train. He does take two with him. But Snax and Nia are going to be the ones having to rotate in here and stop this bomb plan from happening. Pimp has got an M4A4 to work with, but again, he's getting caught in a vice.
Snax is waiting for him. Pimp wanted to try and use the fact that that Molotov was up, because sometimes... Snax didn't make this mistake, but sometimes if you're putting down a Molotov, you mentally think, I don't have to cover that spot anymore because no one's going to be running through, and I'll just look somewhere else. And so sometimes if you run through Molotov, you can get a kill like that, but it is a big risk to take. And the Snax he's too high a level right now. He's 14-1-1. And Snax, is he really playing? He's inside the smoke that he himself put down, hiding right at the edge. Like, nobody does this. Snax is the only player you will see do this. He's going to fall back in this. I can't even explain it. This is so interesting. And if it's going to work for him, that's almost too much. Can they not see him?
Nicely done. Nico's got some good positioning right here, but this smoke is about to clear, and he's going to become vulnerable. And
what? What the hell is going on? How does it work? I don't know how that works.
Man. Oh, and he's got the timing for the nade as well on the fetish. Snax is on a totally different level right now.
Oh my god. I mean, this is so rare. This is like we're being treated to something really, really fun here. Because if you've been watching Counter-Strike for more than a couple of months, you will have heard us droning on about how good Snax is at playing around smoke and stuff. And, you know, there are matches where it doesn't really come true as much as we'd like to, but this is one of them, and it's one of the reasons why he's an incredibly lethal player.
And now he's lurking up in the apartments as well, but it's not really where the... Yeah, never mind. Can't even really finish the sentence before Taz and Bialy just kind of maul Deponeret. This is quickly getting out of control, Anders. Like, just... Deponeret are going to have a shot now at trying to stop this, but VP are up to 10 rounds. A couple more rounds, and VP are going to be perfectly happy with the scoreline in this first half.
I actually even think 10-5 is like I think Cobblestone is a CT-sided map, but I don't think it's not like Nuke or anything else. Like, I think you can definitely win a bunch of rounds on the terror side. I like the fast approach this time. They're going to try and see if they can just bum rush Snax down, but it's not as easily said as done. Even with the straight rush, he takes one, and Neo gets a kill with the grenade as well. But they will take down Neo, so this is looking good. If Nico could just be super sneaky and come up from behind while they're in the A site fighting, this can really work. And Nico's doing just that. Very smart play here.
And Pasha just barely missing the angle there. AC's going to come out from A apartments and pick him off. Weakens the defense, but Taz is alive on the site itself. Nico found Bialy, though, so it's all down to Taz. They still have plenty of time as well. They don't have to commit to this bomb site. Now that they know where Taz is, they can just rotate around, use that new connector that was added after Gamescom, and just work their way over to the B site for the plant. There isn't a whole lot that Taz can do to stop this.
And that's exactly what they do. Bomb is definitely going to go down. Taz has... He's got a kit, so it isn't all bad, but he's going to be in a tough position here. This shouldn't be winnable, but being Virtus.pro, who knows?
Bomb has been planted.
Well, Taz has certainly been playing well, but this is a bit of a tall order. Especially, I mean, there's so many angles he's going to have to check when he comes out onto the site. Pimp is watching the obvious one, and Pimp just takes him out before he can really see anything.
That was very fast, actually. So yes, no retake.
Anticlimactic.
A little bit, you know, you're waiting for it, you're hoping. Snax is up at 18-2-2, so I mean his ratio is going down, but it's still pretty damn good. Pretty damn impressive. And money on Virtus.pro, could they be forced to eco in this half? They could. If Deponeret win the next two, then they probably get the next one for free. This one and the next one, that is, then they're probably going to get like a free round in there. And that wouldn't be too bad. 10-5 is doable. Not if they run into Neo and Taz and they get two opening frags. Bialy will pick it up as well. It's now just down to AC. He's got Fetish with him as well.
Fetish tagged down to half HP. Fetish having to go through the grinder as well. He's got to worry about Bialy. Taz and Bialy both holding over here. They're going to pop out and take Fetish's head off despite that HE nade. And now it's just down to AC. At least he's got the bomb to work with, but he's nowhere near getting onto a site. He could find Snax, though. This could be big, but Snax finds him first. AC whips around, 90-degree turn, and takes him out, though. This is a big kill, and now he's even seeing Taz coming.
Oh, he's reading the situation very well at the moment. And at 40 seconds, I mean, he has to at least reduce this to a 1-on-2. Then he has to count on the fact that the smoke is going to be able to give him a bomb plant, and none of that even happens. He had an inkling, like an itch, that told him something is wrong, someone's coming, but he couldn't find the timing, and he had so many other angles to think about. So 11-2, and Deponeret, once again, they lose 4 rounds in a row. They win 1, and then they're back again to losing. So yeah, now it looks a hell of a lot more likely that 13-2 is going to be the scoreline here.
It's not looking too good. It certainly isn't.
Look at Snax. He's loving this. I mean, we did kind of introduce this map saying that because the map is so big and there are so many angles, Snax could have like a field day running around like he did on Nuke. But this is way more than I had imagined, really. He's been violating Deponeret for quite a while. Someone has to stop this.
Taz as well. I mean, Snax and Taz both. Taz is top fragging right now, 19 kills from Taz. That's a huge scoreline for him.
Yeah.
Snax as well. I mean, the rest of VP have been doing good work. It just feels like those two guys are hogging all the fun right now. And again, it's going to be an aggressive push into mid here from VP. Pre-nades going in from Deponeret, however. They want to put the pressure in, but 15 rounds, and here it goes.
How is Snax still alive? He's right next to him. He's going to execute Pimp. He's just running back and forth with the smoke, and they can't catch him. It's ridiculous. I've no idea how he's doing it. It's going to be AC and Fetish left here now. 2-on-5, and AC looking for a kill, but with the C set, he's out of bullets, and Snax will pick up a double. Pasha with the double. It's 13-2, and it will be... I mean, Snax and Taz both top fragging, but Snax only has 3 deaths to his name. I mean, he's been playing the risky play around smoke like a maniac game, and he's only died 3 times. Completely ludicrous is what it is.
Just an insane scoreline. And now we go into the second half. VP with a huge lead. 2 rounds. 2 rounds. And are we going to see the same thing now? Because the Danes weren't able to get such a good scoreline as they had on Nuke. But they did, oh man, they only picked up 2 rounds on their CT side of Nuke. Is VP even going to allow them to get that far? Are they only just going to get the 1?
Well, they already jumped past 1 player here, but AC can't cover this, so this is a really weird position. Kirby turns around and gets 2 kills. AC with 2 kills. That was quite the slaughter. Kirby was simply hiding in the corner. Nico is going to explode AC, so he wanted to get the last kill in there so he could, you know, get a little bit more, but Fetish steals it away.
Here's your reward for all that hard work, AC. Kaboom.
See, that was quite interesting. Kirby was actually hiding straight in the corner, and then AC was playing on the left-hand side if you're a terrorist, right-hand if you're a CT. So they come charging down, and they all spot AC, and they're like, let's go, we got Glocks. There's the Glock train rolling. But then Kirby was behind them, and AC even did a really good job. I'm surprised he stayed alive to get those kills to begin with until Nico took him out.
All right, well, let's see. Another extremely fast play coming out here from VP, not wasting any time. This time going straight into the drop zone. Taz runs up close to Kirby, takes him out. Snax is there to help. Pimp at the back of the site trying to do the best he can to hold them back, and he actually does a pretty damn good job. I thought he was going to get taken out the second time, but he does get both of those frags.
Yeah, Tech-9 once again proving its worth, but now they're pretty long range, even for a Tech-9. I mean, it is pretty good at long range too, but obviously this is where it's meant to really shine. Nico goes down. Now it's a 2-on-2, and they have the bomb as well. Snax waiting up close, but the flick is not going to come through. Now it's a 1-on-1. Bayali versus Pimp. Pimp's got a triple, but he goes down. Bayali's going to steal it with a triple of his own. And that's the first time we've seen Bayali really step it up here on a cobblestone at least, but it's just the right time. 14-3. So to answer your question, Samla, Virtus.pro are not going to try and let Deponeret get back in the game at all.
They're not interested, man. Mercy is not in their vocabulary, the word. They only know, what? Dismemberment, carnage, bloodlust, that sort of thing. That's what VP know and live by.
That must be accurate. Grenade, Kirby, catch. Oh, that did exactly 2 damage to him. So, that's just interesting. Bit of a spike in the FPS there, so we just dropped a couple of frames, unfortunately. Nico with a really interesting shot. So there now is a 3-on-4, and actually Deponeret in a good position, potentially, unless the bomb goes down. Then retaking is really hard, especially with Taz playing this close.
Oh, nice nade onto Fetish as well. That's going to ring his bells. Neo will find the long-range shot onto Kirby. Fetish is trying to make that deagle work, but it's so difficult to actually find the angle, find the shot. VP are playing this so well. They just are playing the angle so well, not peeking, not giving any easy shots to Deponeret. And again, look at this, and again, it's just, man, they have to go for a force. They have to go for a force in their last round of the map, potentially.
Oh, man, they could have had... Yeah, they could have had 5 scouts. Why not go for it? Be adventurous. I think that should have been the play here for Deponeret, but instead, armor pistol, 3 deagles, very Danish buy up here, I guess. Taz gonna charge in, not impressed by the deagle. A little bit impressed by the second one. 2-on-3, another potentially winnable position here. But Virtus.pro, I mean, 16-3, that tastes really good if you're the Polish team right now. That's what you want. Give these Danes no chance to get back. Kirby gonna go down. Neo with the double. Grenade to follow up. Oh, but he gets killed by Bayali beforehand, and it's done. Within the space of 5 seconds, they clean up that 2-on-3, and that's gonna be it. It's over, Semler, already.
Just brutal, man. Absolutely brutal. That was a very, very decisive 2-0 for VP. Really impressive to see it. Especially after at the beginning of this BO3 when we were talking about how they were a little shaky recently, VP. This might be a bit of a close match. This is one of those nights where they were really on their game.
Yeah, really, really impressed by the Polish team. I mean, Took a little bit of time to warm up. They lost the first pistol on Nuke in a 5-on-2, and it looked like, you know, maybe we were going to see something magical, and then it all got crushed. Super fun to see Snax play, though. I mean, it wasn't a boring game in that sense. We got to see some fun Snax style smoke play. So overall, pretty enjoyable stuff. Guys, that's it for the evening, at least for the SLTV Starseries Season 12 here. I'm so glad you guys wanted to come and hang out with us, and we've been enjoying your company a lot. Don't forget to follow the channel. Follow us on Twitter as well, and stick around and watch a few adverts if you want to help out the channel a little bit. It does help quite a bit. Thanks to all the subs, and remember, we'll be back here tomorrow on the channel with the ESL tournament. So stay tuned, and have a great evening. You guys have been awesome. Go play some Counter-Strike and win some skins and all that stuff. So see you soon.